All right. Sorry, some slight tech difficulties, but we're up and running.
Why does it look so? Oh, what? Because the
Oh,
background.
well, that and it's auto.
Oh yeah, the background's black.
Here, one
There's
second.
like some type of auto phasing here. We are live though, yeah.
We are.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to 2025. Flipside Music. What the F.A.Q? I know you guys were here last week and talked to the boys, but I'm here too now. So this is the first one of the. This is the first one of the year. So
I'm here
welcome.
too now.
I'm here too now. Sort of. I don't know. Feel like shit. Whatever. It's all good. We're already kicked out of Facebook, but it doesn't matter. We can say shit now, can't we? Without being
Kicked out of Facebook? What?
No, Google. We're on Google still. That's
yeah.
it. See?
He was there too.
I don't know. They're all
Oh, yeah,
shit
he
now.
was there.
They're all, yeah.
He was there too, so
Yeah.
maybe we could say, you know, you could swear and the algorithm doesn't care anymore.
If
so.
you got enough money, you were there, basically.
Yeah. So anyway, here we are. Welcome to What the F.A.Q. As always, I'm here with Dylan, and we're going to talk about stuff,
And things.
shit stuff, and things. Is there anything going on?
Happy Nam!
Is there anything
Could
going
there be
on
one?
in like music world?
It's only second Christmas.
Yeah, it's the first day of NAM. Yes.
It's the first day of
On the first day of NAM, I got the Namthrax.
The Fender gave to me.
Right, the Fender gave to me 5 golden clones. Yeah, so first day of NAM,
Yeah.
and we're not there. Clearly,
Yeah.
clearly,
Despite the change in background,
yeah. Just,
we are not
exactly.
there.
It
Yeah.
actually looks pretty good.
it actually does. I was gonna say the curtains looks pretty solid.
Pretty schnaz.
Yeah.
Super
It's
schnaz.
curtains for you guys.
Yeah. So, yeah, NAM's this week, as I'm sure everybody's watching and posting videos and pictures. You know,
Everybody's
doing this. Everybody's doing this move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm with fucking Stu.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. That's what I hate about that shit. That for the next 4 days, that's all I'm gonna have to see is somebody doing this.
Yeah. Well, and what gets me about that particular pose, I know I also struggle to know what to do with my hands
Yeah.
in photos, but I'm under no I'm under no suspicions that people wouldn't know who the person was in the photo or that they're there. Because to me,
Well-
it's one of those things of like, hey, person.
Look, it's the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Just take a picture. Because that's why I usually
yeah.
I
yeah.
go with this move, like, because it's just like, yeah, we're rocking out. I'm here with
It's like Ricky Bobby, just your hands just keep.
yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do. But it's like, you know the guy,
Right.
And if you don't know who they're taking a picture with, then scroll on by.
Well, that or just
But
read the
you don't have
description
to-
or the at, but like it's always like, hey, person. It's a yeah. It's like of
Yeah.
course that's a person.
I don't
right
think
there,
I
yeah.
don't have to actually direct your eyeballs
Right.
because there is another person in the picture.
Yeah.
Like it's obvious,
They're like avert your eyes from me.
right?
Yeah.
And see who. I'm
Maybe that's the
standing next to.
inclination.
So it's just gonna be 4 days of that shit.
Right.
Now it's different when you're there. Okay, so I'm not bitching. I'm just saying. I know it's going to be 4 days of pictures, just like that, and whatever other nonsense.
Yes.
So, I don't know. It'll be cool and interesting to see. We've already started to see some products be introduced as of this morning. Some of them we already knew about because, well, you know, we're like, you know, like industry insiders. So there's some cool stuff that Rev is doing. There's Fender put out the Standard series now, which is
Yeah. Well, you guys were kind of telling me about that this morning. I hadn't really looked into that one yet. I mean, I get it, but it's also kind of like we were talking about earlier. Like it seems like if they wanted to just do the classic vibe series with the Fender name on it, like. I feel like that would have maybe been a better, at least from what you guys were telling me. I'll look at it, but it just seems like that would have been a better option. Like just do that, and then. But
yeah,
then
then they got to cap. See, the thing is, they're trying to cap the Squire brand.
Well, no,
otherwise you should put Fender on everything.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say. That might be maybe the argument, but again, now to me, like now they're splitting hairs. Like we're not even sitting here splitting hairs. They're splitting hairs. Because I'm like, that's just like, if you're gonna do it, just do it, and if you're not, then don't. But
I mean, they could have just done that and been like, here's Fender, the whole line. Here's from down here to here. You didn't have to have a whole nother brand.
yeah, yeah,
That's a thing. That's for Fender to figure out, not me. You know, I'm sure they're, you know, but they have to have a cap on the Squire brand.
oh yeah,
So
no,
that
I
they
get
can have a
that.
start to the Fender brand.
Yeah,
So anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, I'm sure you guys do. Is that Fender introduced the Standard Series, which is going to sell for $599. It's basically a jazz bass, P bass, Telecaster, Strat, and a Strat with a humbucker.
Oh, and
Seen a lot more Strat with humbuckers.
The
by the way.
Acoustasonic too,
oh, they're doing that in that line
We
too.
don't. We don't.
with the Jazzmaster. And
We
the
do not
Strat.
name that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to end up having to have those too. So,
Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. It happens.
yeah, so they're going to fit, what do you call it? They're going to fit a price point. The Acoustasonics will fit a price point for people that want said things.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some interesting colors, new colors and stuff that's coming out.
Yeah, that's what Dastardly Dave just kind of mentioned. So yeah,
Oh,
cool
yeah.
colors for the.
Hey Dave, your
3 tones.
your pedal's on the way. It went out yesterday. I'm sure you got the tracking, but
Yeah. Which to segue into that, we were gonna do the Rockman, but they're all sold.
everything
yeah.
we got already sold
Yeah.
out this morning.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh well,
Yeah.
well that's that. And I learned, some cool new, awesome Boston licks. Now I'm gonna have to save them for Boston Day.
Boston Day.
Yeah.
Does everybody just eat like beans and tea? Why is Boston the bean city?
Because of the.
Does anybody? Do you know, Mike?
I know the racist answer,
Well, no. Well, yeah, but that doesn't. Yes, that's a
but
long.
I'm not gonna say it.
That's a long way, though.
No, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. I
don't
just
know why
thought
they
that's
call
like
it
dumb. Like, why?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
shaped like a bean. I don't know.
I was gonna say something dumb that it had to do with the Tea Party business, but like that was tea, not coffee beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, somebody in the chat let us know why is
Yeah,
Boston
somebody in the-
associated with beans.
Before we get canceled.
Tell
Yeah.
us in the comments.
Yeah, tell us in the yeah.
Yeah, tell us in the comments before we get canceled.
My mom speculated on Boston baked beans.
Well, where did those come from?
Some guy in Boston that like had a hankering for some soul food, and he's like, he's like, I heard about these guys down south, and this is how they do it. So, yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to look that up. It's a very good point.
I'll find.
Yeah. Cause I was gonna say my knees hurts asking like different beans, but like pinto bean. If anybody was gonna get pinto beans, surprisingly Colorado actually could be in contention for being associated
For the
with
pinto bean capital.
Yeah, because I can't remember. I think it's down like near Durango. That used to be one of the main spots that they, or like at least on that side, that they used to grow them. And like they do all kinds of shit, like bean sandwiches and bean. Oh, it's like some kind of weird
spread.
bean ice cream.
Bean ice cream.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds
It's like
wrong.
all kinds of weird. Yeah, like stuff you would just never like. Oh, like peanut butter and bean sandwiches, and yeah.
Puritan settlers would have baked beans for Sunday meals.
Oh, so my mom hit it on the head. Yeah, baked beans. Okay.
That's a pretty short.
You got to be serious
menu.
about some beans, though.
That's a pretty short menu. That's
Yeah.
the feast is on Sunday is baked
baked
beans.
beans.
Yeah. That shit's like a side now. Just saying.
Imagine like the first guy that added pork to it, and everybody's just like, oh
lost
man.
their mind.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's walking down the village with an entourage.
Yeah.
Of ladies. 'Cause
There's
he's
pork
like,
beans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the baked Captain Bake, Captain Bean Bake. Just got a monocle and shit. Wooden foot.
Yeah.
Got a wooden foot and a monocle.
That's funny. Yeah. Well,
Oh, what is it? Boston's calling.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Because I feel like there's a lot of things in their history that could be associated with. You wouldn't think
that
beans would be the number
bean
one.
would be the big thing.
Yeah.
Like T-Town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did we get on the Boston thing?
I don't really know.
Yeah, Boston, because
Yeah, sorry.
I'm like, how the hell did we get there? What the hell were we talking about?
I guess I'm hungry. I don't know.
It was more than a feeling.
Yeah, that's it.
That's more than a feeling. Ate too many beans, so you get more than a feeling.
Until I blew away.
Oh, Pat's in there. Hey, Pat.
See, I was all ready, all riffed up and everything. Got myself all riffed up and everything, and nothing. What's happening, Pat? Okay, so what else did we see so far from the NAMM shoe?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we kind of
the
talked
Marshall-
about the Marshall pedals. We talked
Marshall
about that,
pedals.
yeah. Which, again, kind of like I said earlier, I feel like that a little late to the game on that one. And if you're not going to do it like 100%, like if they would have done a fully fledged preamp with all of the controls, the whole thing, that would have been pretty cool. But to kind of just do a, because I mean, honestly, like that's not far off from, I mean, so many companies have been doing it, like between Cattle and Bread, Mr. Black, LPD, EAE. I mean, so many companies do solid Marshall stuff at this point. Here, I might have an extra.
No,
Oh.
it sounded like it got stuck.
It did kind of, yeah.
Oh.
Like it fell into the hole.
Like tink, tink,
of the
tink.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, is it still there? Yeah, it seems like Marshall. I mean, obviously we haven't heard the pedals, so we
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, it's funny because I'm seeing some of the responses online, like late to the game, too little, too late. You should have done this before. Why is it square?
Yeah.
Or
Well, they are kind of large to also be very basic. So
It
yeah, I
just
was a
seems
little
like people
surprised
are
by
like,
that.
why would you do this now? Like, are you just kind of like, we need something?
Right.
That's kind of what it feels like. We
Kind
need
of.
to put out something.
Something new, but yeah.
And the thing is, I think, like you mentioned, there's a lot of. I mean, these things have been like recreated by a number of pedal companies that have done a really good job at it too.
I was gonna say, I know I haven't played every Marshall in a box on the planet, but I've probably, of the main ones out there, I think I've played at least 90% of them. And I mean, to be honest, like Lawrence is so far to me is the one that hits it like across the board. All of his hit the right spot for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, it is one of those things of like that's some stiff competition to hit that mark like with him, because it's like to me he's kind of made his way all the way up to the top of the Marshall in a box sound.
Yeah, and a lot of
Yeah, and so it's like that because his are the only ones that feel like it, sound like it. The whole thing, like the whole thing, is there. It's not because I feel like a lot of those Marshall in a box pedals, you either get the kind of the feel of it or you get the sound, but you don't usually get both.
Get both.
With his, you definitely get both, and that's why it's like, well, and two, that his stuff's half the size, so it's like it's
Right,
just
in
all
a
the way
normal-
around. Like,
it's in
why
a
would
normal
you?
pedal box?
Right, you get more controls, you get a better sound and better feel, most likely. I mean, we can't say for sure, but I would almost be willing to bet. And you get a smaller format, which pedal board real estate is actually, it's a thing now. Yeah,
It is.
yeah. So I think it's just a weird way to go. I mean, I almost would have been. What was that? What was that one that Gene brought in again? I keep forgetting the name. It was the Japanese company though that basically it looked like a little Marshall amp box.
Oh yeah, that thing was.
Like
that thing
yeah,
was
if they
really
had
good.
done that, like I would have been cool, because then you're buying something that kind of has a
It
vibe
has
to
the
it.
same feel.
Yeah.
It's got a
Yeah.
look to it. It's like, oh
Yeah.
wow, this is that, but just
Right.
in a small form factor. Whereas
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what these things are. I mean, I saw a couple pictures. I'm like,
The thing they
it
beat
seems very meh.
LPD
but I don't know.
on is it does say Marshall on it.
Well,
yeah, 'cause
I mean,
it's-
they're
yeah.
Marshall, so yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
Yeah.
and it has the brown and gold kind of, or the gold.
Well, to
kinda
me, it's
look
like
to
they like let's say they invented scrambled eggs. Lawrence has made like the best scrambled eggs in like all of human existence. So it's a different kind of like to me that's where like they're just now releasing like the scrambled eggs, and a like what's the the eggs in a box shit.
Egg beaters.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. So that's what I feel like. That's where that's gonna end
We
up.
realized you
yeah.
guys kind of had the egg beaters, which
Yeah.
are close, but not quite the thing.
Yeah. Continue on the food analogies as we do. yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that we'll see how those turn out.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Rockman, we talked about that. We sold those out before we could even test it today. That's what we were talking about. I've seen a couple videos of that, and it seems like it reproduces that type of sound. We did plug one in yesterday and tried it, and
It sounds like a Rockman.
it sounds like a Rockman.
Well, yeah. To me, like, what if any?
Now, if you want that sound,
That's what I was just gonna say. Like,
then you're good. If
Yeah.
that's not like what you're going after, then because it's very distinct.
well, and I would say any
yeah.
more negative comments on it, like that's what I was kind of trying to tell like Eric earlier was like that's sort of part of the charm with that thing. Was,
Yeah.
That was it. Like
It's
the
not for
guys that are
everybody.
looking for that were looking for that. Like the whatever you might not like about it. That's actually what people were distinctly looking for with it. I
Yes.
didn't get to hear it yet, so I guess I'll catch it on the next wave. But
Yeah, because they're on back order
Yeah.
already.
yeah, I figured.
They're
I
all
mean,
sold
like
out.
yeah, it's very rare that we sell out of something within like an hour or two of it going up on
Yeah.
the site. So.
And we had a bunch of them,
Yeah.
so it kind of worked out.
Yeah, but anyway, I was gonna say I think that's part of the charm is because I mean the old one was like that was the whole thing. It didn't sound that great, but that was just
It was
had
the
it
only thing that did that.
right.
But it was the only thing that did that. Plus, I mean, you added into the layering and mixing and recording and all the stuff. It does, because I think I saw RJ Ronquillo do a video, and I'm like,
once you use
it's
it, in a
doing the
particular-
thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
doing the thing it was designed to do.
Okay.
So it sounded like the originals. But it's also RJ, and he's a fucking killer player. So
Well, yeah. I mean, he could make most things sound pretty good, pretty damn good. So.
Terry said, I think people are looking for rock woman more so than rock band. Well, maybe. Rock woman, rock woman. Sorry.
Gordo, hey, do you want to rock or not, man?
Beans, eggs, I'm hungry, says Dave.
Yeah,
I could eat. I just ate a little while ago. I'm like, I could eat.
I ate too, but I'm hungry. Yeah.
Some beans on toast with some eggs. That sounds pretty good.
Actually, yeah.
I can go for a Scottish meat pie with some beans. Yeah,
There you
Scottish
go.
meat pie with beans with the English beans on top. That's so good. It's from Still Games, so I
Yeah.
couldn't help myself.
A beefy bake.
Get the beefy bakes. Yeah, I've actually ordered beans. You can get the English style baked bean or English style
Yeah,
beans,
breakfast.
which is,
Yeah.
different. And then because me and Shane had it, we ordered like fucking Scottish meat pies, and then because we were like an iron brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's funny they took over like 3/4 of the known world at one point, and they still don't use spices. I know, it's amazing to me. Yeah.
They didn't want to distract themselves. They needed
Oh,
to
yeah.
stay focused and not be distracted by yummy garlic and things
Yeah.
like that, like the Italians did. What else? What else have we seen? Oh, I don't think you're going to see the Texas Toast guys today. I don't think so.
Well, unless
I
you're.
don't.
Well, yeah, like they're. I don't think they're at like NAM proper. They were at the
Right.
other.
Wood,
Yeah, whatever.
wire, bolts.
Yeah, that's
Wood,
right.
wire, and
Yeah,
bolts.
yeah.
There's like a small. There's a decent amount of people at that show. It's kind of the alternate to NAM. There's a lot of companies that do like a side thing, and it's sponsored by like Wildwood and Chicago Music Exchange, and I think Reverb. So there's like these little smaller shows that people are doing just because it's less expensive.
Like the F.A.Q market that Caroline and Old Blood and stuff will be at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like just a smaller thing. It's called Wood, Wire, and Volts. Texas Toast guys will be there. Dunnable is there. Curtis Novak. Built
Mythos.
Guitars, Mythos is there, Earthquaker I think is there too.
Mhm.
So there's some larger brands, but also some smaller brands, some cool guitar builders and stuff like that. So if you're in Anaheim and you happen to be watching us for some whatever reason,
If you're doing all of these simultaneously,
yeah,
then yeah.
then go and check out that show. Well, I'm sure
Some
most
dude just standing on the street in Anaheim, like, oh yeah, all right, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm telling you to go check this out. Nobody's watching, I guarantee. Everybody's at the NAMM show drooling over other people. You know, oh look, oh my God, it's Rick Beato. But it's the same shit. You
Yeah.
know, like every year it's like, yeah, that's the guy you saw on YouTube. Yeah, that's this dude. That's that dude.
Oh,
You know,
look
and
at
I've-
Steve Vai.
Yeah, but there's been years where you go and you're like, oh yeah, there's Geezer Butler was walking in front of me. I'm like, oh okay, he's kind of a wee fella.
Yeah, no, I saw
You
him.
know?
Yeah, briefly, like when I think you went to talk to, was it Gator last year?
Oh
But yeah, I briefly saw him like because they just put his was it his wall? I think that was what was out. But yeah, I saw him like walking by and I was like, wow, he is a lot tinier than I thought. But it
Yeah.
makes sense because I think Tony's like the only tall one in the band. So
Yeah, he's not a big dude. But I
Yeah.
mean, there's other people, Bootsy Collins I met saw one year. I mean, there's always the
I saw an extraordinarily tired Phil X.
yeah,
Yeah.
felt with the that was right after
Yeah,
he
he
had the
didn't.
baby.
Yeah, he didn't even do like no wow or anything. Like,
Yeah.
it was just he was just
He was shit.
yeah, he was tired.
But you
yeah.
see a lot of these people, and
But he
you
was
see-
really nice to me. Yeah.
and you see a lot of the YouTubers and a lot of the people that are on TikTok and do the things, and and then everybody's there with their fucking cameras and doing the shit, and it's like it's I don't know. I just don't do the whole oh my God, look at so and so.
Yeah.
That dude sits in his back room making videos, and that's cool.
Oh, I know what you mean.
But it's no,
I don't.
it's not gonna,
Yeah, you're not gonna fangirl out.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at that anymore either. It's just.
I mean,
not
I've seen Stevie Wonder like 4 times walking around. I'm like, that's fucking Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Cool. But that's usually kind of.
Well, yeah, but he's like, he's
He's
like top
iconic.
10 American icons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, I'm
Yeah.
just not Mr. Drool over the.
Oh, I know.
Like, these are people.
Yeah, but there's certain ones that you're still like undeniably like an important person in terms of music. But anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I know from the NAMM show right now. We do have operatives in
Oh, is everybody
that
saying
have
it's still
infiltrated.
quiet?
What's that?
Is everybody saying it's still quiet or?
Sounds squished. What's going on?
See, I need to pop that damn thing open and make sure that none of the I don't think any of the effects would be on or doing anything, but because nothing's changed, so I can't
know,
figure out why we're having issues all of a sudden.
You got the gain knob? You using that?
It's
Yeah, I mean everything's cranked.
That's my
and I mean,
contribution.
Well,
Like-
we're in the yellow on the meter. So
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
yeah.
so
I'm hitting yellow over here.
yeah, we're hitting yellow on the outgoing audio. So I don't know. I don't know what changed between last week and this week, but
Yeah, so Carla said she had to turn her volume up pretty high. Yeah, I don't know. You guys use the setup more. Yeah, it is a little bit less than before, but is it? Do we need to be closer? No, I don't think so.
unless one of the webcams is taking in the audio and not those at the moment, but he's getting audio clearly over there, so I don't know.
Tommy, can you
The
hear
guitar
me?
is gonna come ripping through that.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody turn down because we're gonna
Well, we'll see.
turn this shit down a little.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Make them fix it, Gordo. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize Darrell's in there.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, weird thought it could be, but it's totally in character with Darrell. Is he the one that sent the soap? The mystery soap?
No, because that's a lot of soap, and he would.
Yeah, but he also
No,
he
he
would
have-
do some shit like that as a joke though, like sending us soap like to insinuate we're stinky or something. Like I could see him doing that. So
I could see that too, but I could see him send 1 bar, and it would be some other shit with it.
yeah, but if he's gonna do it, I
To
feel
send
like
us 12 bars of soap unannounced, I think
I don't know.
doesn't.
I would
There'd have to be
out
more
of
of a
everybody
punchline.
out of everybody we know, I feel like he could have, but
I agree with you, but I feel like there would have to be a punchline in there,
well, yeah, maybe.
or he'd send 1 bar of soap.
We're just inferring we're smelly. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it was a promotional thing.
Oh, yeah, for anybody who's not included in this story, we had a mystery box of soap show up. So.
Yeah, somebody sent us like 12 bars of Dove soap.
Yes.
It might be they're trying out a new scent, which kind of blows, to be honest. It's not the greatest.
You're like, nope, not my top 3.
Not my top 3. But free soap is free
All right.
soap, so I'll take it. Free anything is free anything, so basically I'll still take it.
Okay, on to the
right.
guitars. Guitar
Yeah,
stuff.
so we're already at 4:42.
Are we really? Okay.
Yeah, today seems to be flying by. It's just one of those days.
Well,
All right,
we were a
so
little late.
today we're going to look at the Geisha Drive,
Yeah, we've got the way huge geisha drive right here, which
which
can't
is a
really
new
read that
fancy
part.
deal in blue.
Yes. We got the new version of the Jam Rattler. We have the Bass War, which last time was another pedal that sold out before we got to try it. So we got that one back in. Technically more intended for bass, but whatever. And then we got the Frederick, the new version, the Mark II of the Deeply Unpleasant Companion. And just for fun, we also have the Reverberation Machine in the mix.
Let's do a thing.
Did you tone it?
Seems a little dark.
Does seem a little dark.
Now we're almost there. That blow everybody out real
Yeah,
quick.
let me back that off just a tad. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's okay.
Sounds like we're getting some like distortion there, yeah?
It's just your.
Oh, is that
It's adding a
adding
little
it?
bit of volume.
So that's adding some drive in there, yeah?
A touch, yeah. Oh, so Terry thinks it might be Quentin, but
It could be what?
I said Terry thinks it might be Quentin, unless he knows, unless that's a Quentin James. He's another one I could see, but that's also an extraordinary amount of soap for him to send.
Right, I could see him sending us 1 bar of soap,
Yeah.
but sending us 12 bars of soap, which
You're
is
really
gonna
committed
cost-
at that point.
So, but think about it too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much is soap? How much of that? How much would that soap cost? $15? Yeah, maybe like 12 bars. What is? I mean, I don't even know.
I don't buy bar soap. I don't.
I mean, I buy the thing at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
I
You
use
know,
liquid.
The big brick. Yeah.
The big brick of soap at Sam's Club. And it's been a while because it,
$2 a bar.
I don't know. That
Three,
sounds like old.
maybe?
That
I
sounds
don't-
like old times. I'm just kidding.
I know it does.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm saying like what a dozen is like maybe $25.
I'm gonna say $7 a bar because everything's stupid now. So.
Well, let's say 25. Okay, so argument's sake.
Yeah.
For argument's sake, $25 for a brick of soap. You know, I remember when I was
Brick of soap.
I remember when I was a kid, I could buy a brick of soap for like a nickel. You know, when we actually had for like a dime when they were actually in dime bags. So anyway, $25 for a brick of soap, and then you got to ship it, which is at least another $10.
Right.
So you're telling me that
Somebody's like committed
So-
at least $30 to
I
sending us some soap.
guarantee that Quentin isn't spending $35 for a fucking to have a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he's gonna go to White Castle instead, or go to the Ghetto Kroger. Well, that's
Yeah.
what he posts on his thing all the time.
Ghetto
where he's going to
Kroger, yeah.
He's had some interesting experiences there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Gordo asked if there was a note or a return address. I don't think
There
there
was
was.
not. Nothing.
There was no note or yeah. And
And
at
it's
first,
not poison because I've used it.
Well, at first we thought it was for air. It's not poison because you're like, my skin is still intact. So.
I'm still good as far as. Yeah, no, there was nothing. There was no return address, no nothing.
Yeah, it was quite strange.
Odd stuff. Anyway, it's probably just samples, and they're sending them out to companies. They should put something in there though that says.
It's like these guys
hey,
play guitar. They're probably stinky.
Well, you'd think that a company, if it was a sample, which it probably was, they at least put a little card in there and says, "Hey, here's a sample. If you like it, scan the QR code or go to our website and buy yourself some soap."
Yeah,
You know what we
usually there's
got?
a coupon.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, you get a coupon.
Well, that's why I felt like it was more of a message, you know. But
You know what we got? Not a peep. Not nary a peep.
oh, cool, like a master volume. Okay. Which one do you want to try first?
Deeply unpleasant.
That's kind of cool.
So the reverberation thing is doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, but we'd always have a reverb on anyway. So. That sounds good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm in tune. I'll give it a go. The output on that one's quite a bit more. Yeah, it's very, I mean, I'm sure it has more to it if we got into it a little further. It's definitely very old school, and it's definitely a lot more, like, nasally than I remember the last one. But
It's cool, but there's you got tone and scoop and all that stuff. All right, let's bass war.
sure.
Obviously, this is a bass pedal, but I think it sounds pretty good. It worked.
It did. zippery than I would have thought.
Yeah, it does. I like it.
Yeah. It's not very loud either. I mean, in terms of like noise, it's a very quiet pedal. Like
And that's
completely dead quiet.
That's
Yeah.
dead quiet. So he's like, that's enough for me.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Next.
We'll go to, that's like a rat, right?
Yeah. Here, let me back this up.
Geesh. Geesh
Just a
drive. Turn off the reverb.
River.
I just wanted to hear what that thing sounded like without the. Those reverb's always good with it. Man, that's a nice rock and roll. It's nice and rock and rolly.
Yeah, that humbucker is way more push than these.
Yeah, these definitely.
Yeah, sounds good. It's chewy.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's still Boston.
So that's a mid boost.
The S or the T? Or not, sorry, the which side am I? I forgot that's those are those. What,
That's your on off.
that's the mids boost?
That's a mid boost.
Okay.
Are we there yet?
3 minutes.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
pickups. There's a pretty big output there. It's actually a lot tighter than most rats I've played.
I think it sounds great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I agree. I like it.
All right, I guess we're out of time now.
Yes, it's 5 o'clock. So, like I said, I don't think Texas Toast Boys are going to be on today. But maybe. Who knows? They might have snuck off to a corner somewhere. And,
Snuck off to a parking lot.
and they're
for a
there.
beer.
Dylan from Dylan Talks Tone is there. So I'd assume that he's not going to be on tonight either. But he might get on later or something. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
We could go for 3-hour mega session.
No, we're good. You're like, no, we're good. All right. If you guys are interested in any of these pedals, feel free. They're on the website. Everything is ready to go.
Speaking of which, these guys are limited edition, the Geisha. And those typically in the past, we have not been able to keep those in stock very long. So if there's anybody interested in that one, I'd say sooner than later because those tend to fly. So
I think we're down to 2 now.
Okay. Yeah.
We've sold. There again, they came out today, so we
Right.
sold some. So I think we're down to 2 already.
yeah.
So if you're interested, go to the website. We'll ship them out. Just like Dave got himself a Rockman before we sold out of them. So
Yes.
all right, yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys. I know all you people will be watching some NAMM videos and that kind of stuff. So we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
No, I don't have a.
You got a thing?
Yeah.